Hello. Good evening, my country people. Yeah, it's me, Bovis, on our second podcast. Yeah, for all those who are listening to this podcast for the first time, a few days ago I started broadcasting or posting these podcasts on my YouTube channel. Yeah, you can search for me on YouTube at Rodix Yoi. That's my YouTube channel. You can search on Twitter for Son of a Gun. Yeah, that's my hand on Twitter. Definitely you find my first post on the first podcast we did. Yeah, then you'll get to know what all this podcast are all about. So on our previous podcast, we introduced a topic which said 3 relationship topics people do not discuss until it's too late. So we started with the first topic, which was, is being faithful hard? Yeah. So when I posted the first topic or the first podcast, I got a lot of reviews from people around. I'll just share a few or 1 or 2 responses I got from the public out there on their views concerning our first topic, which was, is being faithful hard? So the first response I got was like, it starts with you. We live in a generation that is damaged, and love has become hard to find, and sex is easily gotten. So faithfulness becomes another challenge. Okay, this was a response from this lady from her pic. I think she's a lady. The second response I got was, why do people cheat? You know, the genesis of your relationship is important. We need to stop giving our partners high expectations in the beginning. Okay, that's a good one as well. Before I go any further, I think being faithful is hard, and it takes a lot of commitment from both parties, that is being male and female, who are in a relationship. Yeah, it's not something easy. Yeah, that is my view. Quickly, let's jump into today's topic. My second topic on the 3 relationship topics people do not discuss until it's too late. I decided to entitle it as, is arguing a natural part of every relationship? I repeat that. Is arguing a natural part of every relationship? So, every relationship has got its differences. Should I say, there's no that one perfect relationship. People might smile in the public, laugh on Twitter, post each other on Facebook, but we never know what happens behind. So, is arguing a natural part of every relationship? Do you argue in a relationship? Or is the relationship all about quietness? A few days ago, I was on Twitter and I got a really nice tweet that clicked and I decided, like, okay, from this tweet, then I got to think and all that. That's how I came up with the second topic or second thing. The tweet said, a lot of you are saying how wrong I am. That's because you have accepted arguing as being part of a relationship. Then she goes like, I don't. Okay, so can you genuinely remove arguing from a relationship? Or do you believe arguing is a natural part of a healthy relationship? What happens if you find arguing to be a normal thing? Or what happens if you find arguing not to be normal, or you don't like the arguing, but your partner finds it natural, like, okay, arguing is just a natural thing. What's the difference? Or like, should I say, we have these two words, argument and debate. In your relationship, have you figured out, like, do you mostly argue or do you mostly debate about things? Yeah. I always hate to define or to prescribe definitive answers to emotional or subjective subjects. I've been in relationships where we never argued at all, and I've also been in relationships where we argued all the time. However, none of these relationships really could I say it was better than the other, because I guess they all ended up in a crash. Yeah. Sometimes the relationship I was in where like we never argued, but we benefited from putting our facts on the table. Yeah. But even if they made us comfortable, these facts would still table them out. Yeah, so just like to avoid arguing, we just sit, we table out our facts. Yeah. Opposite, or should I say controversially, to the other relationship I had, where we always argued, where most of the times, like, would argue even on a petty little issue, would make it into a huge thing, like a grandstand of an issue. So I was found in both situations at a certain point. In a relationship where we argued most of the time, due to even you find like even a petty issue, we just make it into a whole big thing. I think mostly we would just argue so that we try and gain our grounds based on important arguments we lost maybe a few days ago, or a few weeks or months ago. At times we were immature and petty, but there were a few times where we held back our feelings, I guess. Yeah. Obviously, a balance is best, where you argue and sometimes just keep quiet about things. I think a balance is best. But let me warn you, biting your tongue to maintain peace is often no better than getting everything out of your system in the present in order to have peace in the future. What am I trying to say? You keeping quiet about something is affecting you, you bite your tongue, you are quiet over something. It's best you get it out of your system just right there, so that your future can have peace. And like you keeping on piling the hatred, piling your thoughts, piling whatever is bothering you, and when the day comes, everything blows out, your future is affected, your relationship is destroyed, because all those little issues, you were just keeping them to yourself. I personally, I enjoy a relationship with a little bit of talk. I don't know if you get what I mean, like where we argue. Yeah, sometimes I do personally miss arguing because I really found my relationship where we were mostly quite really boring, for lack of better terms. Yeah, it was really boring. That was it on my second topic, guys. It was a short one. Yeah, so is arguing a natural part of every relationship? Go out there, ask your partner, do they find arguing natural in your relationship? Yeah, try and figure out, ask all those questions. Don't wait until it's too late. Remember, stay glued, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter for more podcasts. In a few days to come, we will finish up these 3 topics, or these 3 relationship topics people do not talk about or do not discuss until it's too late. I don't want to bore you guys with a lot of talking. Next week or in a few days to come, I'll be talking about our last topic in the 3 different relationship topics people do not discuss. I assure you guys, the last topic is really, really great. And I assure you, you won't be disappointed. Just wait for it. It will be coming soon. It's your boy, Bovis. I'm out.